BBC Radio Stoke.
Let's bring you more on this story about the Environment Agency today, which has won an appeal over a High Court case which found failures to control landfill emissions had made a 5-year-old boy from Silverdale seriously ill. The court heard Matthew Richards' health worsen due to hydrogen sulphide gas coming from Wallace Quarry in Silverdale. A judge had ordered the agency to ensure levels of gas were controlled by January. The Environment Agency successfully appealed against that judgment, arguing the judge overstepped the mark in giving them a time frame they had to follow and said they've brought emissions down so far. A spokesperson for the Environment Agency says they remain determined to tackle the problems at the quarry. Well, let's hear now from Matthew, who this case centres around, Matthew's mum, Rebecca, who's with us on BBC Radio Stoke. Rebecca, when did you find out and how did you feel?
I found out just after the court appearance this morning. To be honest with you, I'm absolutely heartbroken that a government body who was supposed to be looking after us is letting our children in the community to be poisoned. I'm just heartbroken.
The Environment Agency makes the point, though, that they are already working on this. They have brought emissions down, and the thing they appealed against was the time frame.
Yeah, they need to come and live in our community then, because, only yesterday morning I opened my door and my house was thick with gases.
Did the Environment Agency ever tell you, or have you ever been able to find out why they appealed that initial ruling?
I'm not sure yet. We just had the decision today and the rulings following. But this isn't the end. I'm not giving up. It's my 5-year-old child who's seriously ill. I aren't going to lie down, sit back and lie down. I'm going to keep fighting. And as we speak now, it's being prepared for the Supreme Court.
How and when will you tell Matthew?
I really don't know. I mean, he's only 5, isn't he? So I probably won't. Or even if we do, it'll be after Christmas now. I'm not going to ruin a 5-year-old's Christmas because the government body aren't able to protect us.
How confident were you that they would lose this appeal?
Well, I just thought it was common sense, really. I mean, how can a government body not protect anybody, never mind a 5-year-old child? I just thought it was common sense. It was a straightforward case, really.
Has it got better? And I take your point that the smell is still there, and I take your point as well that unless you're living with it, it's difficult to necessarily understand how difficult it can be. But has it got better since this case came up?
No, not for me and my home anyway. And I mean, I will now, every video I take of Matthew, I am going to post it everywhere and just let people see what they are actually doing to children in the community.
For those who haven't been following it, what has it done to Matthew?
I've had nights where he's coughing that much, he's vomiting, I've been told it's shortening his life. I've even got videos of him begging me, Mummy, please call the smell. I can't breathe in. I'm going to post them wide now. I've kept them undercover, a lot of them, but I'm going to post them all wide now just to see what it's actually doing.
You mentioned it will go now to the Supreme Court. How long will that take?
We're hoping ASAP into the new year, because it's an urgent case. There's thousands of children in our community who are being poisoned.
In the meantime, what does it mean for you and Christmas round at yours with Matthew?
Well, we're just going to have to, I don't know, we're just going to have to try and do our best. I mean, I've got 2 children at home. I'm just going to have to try to do my best and celebrate as much as we can.
Will you be at home?
Well, yeah, because all my family are obviously Silverdale ways. So even if I go to a member of my family, we're still in the thick of it. So, we've got no choice, really.
We've had a statement from Wallis Quarry as well, which operates the landfill site. They say Wallis Quarry Limited welcomes today's outcome of the judicial review, which finds conclusively in favour of the Environment Agency. They go on to say, we've worked tirelessly from the outset with the EA in proposing to them and subsequently funding viable and innovative solutions to any genuine issues around the site. We remain continued to working with the EA, continuing to lead on proposing solutions and play our active role in resolving any issues to the satisfaction of all parties. I know you've been involved with various groups and organisations campaigning against the quarry. What have other people involved in those organisations said to you since this review came out?
Everybody's just really angry. I don't think nobody knows what to say to it. Everybody's angry that they're allowed to do this to a community. I've had hundreds of messages this morning, and everyone is like, they're really angry. We've got to live in there.
Rebecca, thanks so much for your time today. Take care. Good to speak to you. And we are hoping to hear from the Environment Agency as soon as we can as well, to find out what they've got to say. Rebecca, mother of 5-year-old Matthew Richards, who was at the centre of that High Court ruling where a judge said that the smell, the H2S, which is hydrogen sulfide gas, levels had to be reduced by a certain level by January. That still need to be reduced, but the timescale has now gone. There is no kind of end date in sight. If you live in or around Silverdale or Poolfields or other parts nearby around the quarry, 0800 121 8080 is the number to call.